All right, so this is where we're going to kind of put your knowledge to the test without any repercussions here. We're going to see how you do. So the whole key to this unit is you have to know what formula to use and when, okay? And that's one of the first questions that I get asked when we get to this point is, well, how am I supposed to figure that out? Okay, well, it might sound ridiculous, but the first thing I'm going to say is you have to read the problem. And not only read the problem, you have to read all of the, excuse me as I take that back, you have to read all of the words, okay? It is not about just looking at the numbers. And I have a lot of students that just look at the numbers and assume they know what they mean. You need to know what that dollar amount is. Is that the amount you're borrowing? Is that the amount of your deposit? Is that how much you need when you retire? That's what determines which formula you use. So, in each of the places where we learned about each of those individual formulas, I had some italicized sentences in bold that told you when you should use that formula. And I've done kind of a summary here at the top of page 20. So the way we're going to do this is I'm going to have you once again pause this video, and I want you to work out all of the problems A through H here in example 27. Your first step is to figure out which formula you need. And once you figured out which formula you need, again, by reading the words, then use that formula to solve the problem. Now, what I'm going to do is whenever you come back, you're going to see things like I'm going to highlight simple interest, for example, in red. Anytime I have a problem that deals with simple interest, I'm going to highlight in red what it is that led me to conclude that's a simple interest problem. Compound interest problems, I'm going to put in blue. And so anything that has compound interest, I'm going to highlight the words once again that let you know this is why I use that formula. And I'll have other colors for the other three as well. Okay, and I'll have all of my work shown there. And then once you come back and you start comparing your results to mine, any questions that you have, go to the forum and post them. Okay, that could be, why did I use that formula? Or I got the right formula, but I missed the number. Or I have the right formula, everything looks set up right, but I'm still not getting it. Whatever your questions are, post them. All right, so read carefully, read all of the words. Don't skip over the numbers, or don't just skip over the words and just look at the numbers. The numbers actually are kind of secondary. It's the words that are going to be your clue. Good luck. I'll see you back here in a few minutes. Okay, welcome back. So you'll see the color coding that goes with these particular scenarios, and also I worked the entire problem in those colors so that you can hopefully follow along as easily as possible. Again, seeing the keywords highlighted, and then also just a reminder that that color relates to that particular topic. So look through all of these and see how you did. Again, take as much time as you want. You've got the ability to pause the video and make sure you understand what's what. So I'm just going to slowly move this up here little bits at a time so that you can see new problems and compare your answers and see how you did. On part D, I did just add a little extra explanation there. When it says compounded quarterly, that tells me it's compounded, but it also is indicating, since there's no repeating deposits mentioned, that means it's just a single deposit. So just kind of an extra there that you had to read between the lines just a little bit. Also on question E, anytime there is a bond, a savings bond, that is simple interest. And so that was the key word there, is that it is a bond that is being purchased. And then the only other one that kind of has a little bit of a caveat is question H, because there are two questions embedded there. One, how much does he have to have when he retires? And then two, how much does he have to deposit while he works in order to make that happen? And so I've done those two questions again, color coding with the yellow and the green to make sure that that happens. So please, again, take your time, go through those. Follow what's there, and then any questions you have about any calculation, any formula, any number that was plugged into a formula, by all means, post it to the forum and we'll help you out.